Man, so you're from the west side of Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Man, I think like the first time when I went to Chicago to do interviews, I was on the west side of Chicago, and one time I almost got robbed. They almost tried to take my camera. This was about 10 years ago, and then it was this crazy shit going on the west side, man. And at that,
You had to be doing some shit though to just.
I was looking for DJ Chance the Rapper's DJ. I think his name is DJ Oreo. But I was looking for his house, so I was creeping down the street.
Yeah.
And niggas started clutching because I was kind of looking suspicious, but I wasn't.
I was gonna say you had to be on some shit because in Chicago, how people make it seem, it ain't how people make it seem like, oh, there go this nigga, we finna rob him, or that ain't how that shit go. You got to be doing some movement a type of way for that shit to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at that time, too, it was more like the west side of Chicago. I mean, Chicago's is dangerous, but it wasn't like the south side, I should say.
Yeah, in fact, you hit it right on the head. The west side was really about getting money at first. Everybody was getting money and shit. But now everybody is switched up. Like now out south trying to get some money and out west just killing everybody. Everybody into it for real.
Yeah. I remember when the bopping thing was crazy.
Yeah, fact.
With like Stunt Taylor,
D-Lo, Chemo, Lil Pouncy, all they ass. That shit was crazy. That was a good time to be alive.
Man. Was you out there doing them dances too?
Everybody was doing them dances.
Come on, man. Do the dance real fast, man. We don't say.
Stop tweaking. Stop tweaking.
You not gonna bust the dance?
Nah, I was great on that. I don't dance. I don't do none of that.
Man, but from the west, being from the west side, so the cultures are different, basically.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. For everywhere, up north, out south, over east, out west, that shit different. Everywhere, that shit different.
So the politics, everything. So, like, how does that work? Like, do people from the south side get along with people on the west side, or like, how does all this like work?
Everybody, it's a lot of niggas that's in tour with a lot of niggas from being with just different niggas. So it's like, it's some motherfuckers cool with this motherfucker on the south side, some motherfuckers cool with this motherfucker on the west side. Like it's a little bit of everybody cool with everybody, and it's a little bit of everybody in tour with a little bit of everybody. Just guilty by association type shit. Like you from out west, but you fuck with them from out south, so now you on tour with us, you know?
Yeah. So GDs and BDs, are they on the west side too?
Everything. It ain't just GDs and BDs in Chicago. It's all type of gangs.
Vice Lords.
All type of gangs. Any gang you can think of is in Chicago.
Yeah. Even on the west side?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Like it's everywhere. Even in the suburbs. A lot of shit in the burbs, everywhere.
So what do you think changed the culture of the west side? You said it went from getting money and dancing to everybody, you know, a lot of and shit. Do you think it was the influence of the Chief Keef era and just the south side, or?
Hell no. It's just like shit happened. Like a lot of shit happened. Like goofy shit. Like that just started shit that made shit change. Like a motherfucker dying or an important person dying or like shit, like a lot of shit just changed. So it's like a lot of people just like unnecessary people died, and then motherfuckers just had to get out here. Like basically that's it. That's the best way to sum it up. Somebody important died, and motherfuckers just did what they had to do, and it went from there, basically.
Yeah. So another rapper from the west side, Lud Foe. Have you ever met him, or y'all have any connections or anything?
Yeah, I met him. It's just so funny. He just called my phone the other day. I swear to God. Yeah, I met him before. I met him a long time ago, too, in like 2016 when I was a shorty though. Like I was young as hell. And I know him.
Well, so you said he called you the other day?
Yeah, he fake got on my ass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, but you trolling.
On some cool shit though. Not on no tough shit. Like some cool shit though. It was some cool shit. Like it was a funny conversation though. Like type shit.
Like he got on your ass is like what, motivation or what?
Now in one of my interviews I was like everybody say he ain't from out west. Like nobody know where he from. Nobody know where he from. So in one of my interviews I was like, yeah, he not from out west. And I guess he saw the interview and he called me. He was like, man, you know, on some funny shit. And I don't know over tough shit. He was just just basically just tapping in type shit. Like, you know?
I mean, he was everywhere and then he just disappeared. Like, what happened?
Shit, I don't know. When we were just on the phone though, he looked like pretty cool though. Like I was just on the phone with him and shit. I was gonna screenshot it and post it, but that was gonna be some weird shit. So I was just like, fuck it, I just chopped it up with him and shit and let it be. But he looked regular though.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So I mean, would y'all ever do music or?
Bro, if he do, yeah, I'll do a song with him. Bro, I'll do a song with folks. That bitch gonna be hard.
So why do people think he's not from the West Side though? Is this because he just not?
It's like nobody know where he from. Like if you from Chicago, they gonna know where you from. Oh, that's da 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 off da da da. That's da 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 from da 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 da. You can't say where folks from. Like you can't say like, yeah, Lud Foe from right here. Lud Foe from right here. Like you can't say nothing.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. Lud Foe, he had a wave, man, and then like I said,
that shit was crazy. His wave was crazy.
Yeah. So with you, man, I mean, like I said, you're the hottest Chicago rapper right now. Shit, probably one of the hottest in the game. But like, what are you gonna do to keep people engaged? Because it's a lot of rappers who came and went.
Yeah.
And like, do you plan to get more creative with your music? Because you talk about a lot of sliding, which is cool. I think your shit is hard.
Yeah.
But then you know how fans are. They're quick to say, this nigga got one flow, or this nigga only talk about that, or this nigga use this beats. Because I seen him do it to Polo G. I seen him doing it to Lil Baby and Dub Baby. What are you going to do to keep people engaged?
I feel like my tape, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if you heard my tape or not, but my tape crazy. So it's like, that's how I go about songs. Like I ain't gonna lie, I done made some songs that sound like this song. Like I'm an own critic of my music myself. So it's like, I know, like, I ain't gonna say I know exactly what to drop and what not to drop, but I know, like, you know, like I'm real good at how to drop my songs. Cause like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'ma switch it up and shit. Like I got a lot of shit I wanna do. Like I got all type of music I done did, but the shit I'm doing now, I'm gonna run with this for a little minute cause it's like, it's working
that's
crazy.
That's your shit, yeah. That's what people
like
fucking with.
And the way I go about my music, I make it by the way I'm feeling. Like I just get in a bag. Like this, I was just like that bag that free my hood, fuck your hood. That's a bag. Like I can get back in that mode. Like that's a mode I got to get back in. Cause every time when I was making my tape, every time I went in the booth, it was just hard. Everything I said was hard. Then it was like now I got to get back in that mode. But I'm finna get in a different bag. Like I got some shit though. Like the new shit I've been recording, I've been on some shit.
Yeah. Now the On Deck record, that's people don't know that's a Gucci Man song.
Yeah, facts.
Like, and you know, a lot of people are freestyling to it now. Like you even got the D Glock version and shit like that, and a lot more people are teasing the On Deck record. I mean, what made you go that far back and get that beat?
My OG told me to do that shit. My mama told me to do that shit. Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. Like about my OG weird, bro. Like she'll be on and off. Like one day she fucking with it, one day she not. So one day I'm just in the crib and I'm walking around with my headphones on. Now my OG screaming my name, but I got the headphones on so loud type shit I can't hear. So I'm damn near walking right past her in the crib. Now she asked me, she called me, she's like, what you doing? I'm looking for some beats. She like, you should do this beat. You should do On Deck by Gucci Man. Now, I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Like, something just tell me, like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Now, I just go upstairs in my room and put it on my TV. I play it off my TV instead of the headphones. Like, I go on YouTube on my game, play it off my shit. And I came up with half of that shit. That when I'm in the county here now, I don't play. I came up with that shit. And I want to say I stopped. Like, I basically got tired of writing that shit down. I stopped, came back to the rack, went in the studio and freestyled the rest. And then the way the song go about, I know he gonna see this video, but I don't give no fuck. The engineer, his ass was trash, man. Like his ass, like if you listen to On Deck, like listen to On Deck and then listen to Free Brick. Like the engineer, we had built our own studio up from the ground up. So we ain't had no real engineer. So my manager found the motherfucker, like I ain't gonna say a random nigga, but he was basically like literally a random nigga. And shit, we'll be in there recording, but I never really recorded because that shit, he used to make my shit sound weak as fuck. Like, I go in there rapping, my voice to sound so fucking weak because it's like he don't know how to mix, you know? So it was some songs I'm like, I don't even want to record. But this song, like, they like, man, just lay it down. You got to lay it down. I laid it down, freestyle the rest. And so what happened for that shit actually sounded good. Like the rough and like the way it sound, that shit sound rough. Like if you really listen to that shit sound like bottom of the basement music. That shit like, it's rough, but that gave it the sound. That's the sound it gave it on that. That bitch, it came out perfect though. So it's like it sounds kind of good, kind of bad.
So your mom fuck with Gucci Mane. She must listen to his music.
Yeah, my uncle who passed away. So basically, her little brother, he used to listen to Gucci Mane all the time, and I guess that was his favorite song. Like he said a dumbass word in there, like super fresh to alley for Avidocious. He said some crazy shit in there, and that's the part they always sing. So she made me do that bitch.
Yeah. You think Gucci Mane knows that your song is blowing up on his beat?
Yeah, I linked with Needy Beats, but we forgot to take a picture. The nigga who made the beat, no trolling shit. I thought he was dead. Like the nigga Needy Beat, I thought he passed away. That's an old ass beat. Like I'm thinking like these niggas don't got Instagram, no social medias. I know they not seeing this shit. But bro, we linked up in the studio. He played me some beats. Bro, we got some more shit coming. Like he gave me some updated beats. Like this new sound, but with the old sound. Like them bitches was crazy. Like when I heard them bitches, I picked like them bitches crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Rappers need to thank your mom for requesting that beat, because a lot of rappers are getting notoriety because they rapping on that beat for real. It's crazy how shit work.
Yeah, that's facts. It is crazy how this shit work for real.
Yeah. So now that you got fame, like what's some of the things that get to you? Like what's something, because when you get fame, you get money, people around you think you're changing, but you're just really trying to adapt to everything.
Exactly. Everybody say I'm changing, but it's really like, they're them.
Changing.
It's really y'all that's changing. Like y'all thinking I'm changing, so you changing how you move. Like I'm still the same regular nigga in my eyes. Like when I be going out in the mall and shit, like when I was just out in Texas today, in Houston, I'm in the mall, everybody want to take, like I took like 10 pictures today. I'm like, every time I'm just like, this shit crazy. Like this shit crazy. Like I'm in the mall, I was with Polo G, we in the mall. Like, they like, man, this little boy like, man, I want to take a picture with Polo G. Now, as soon as I walk up, the little boy like, oh my God, it's Von. Like, you ain't even just do that for Polo, but you just did that. That shit was crazy. So I'm like, this shit still be crazy to me though. So that shit.
So like, how do you handle phone calls or, close friends around you thinking you're acting funny? Like, how do you handle that? Do you?
We from Chicago, so it's like all like tough love. Like, if they say something, I'll be like, man, get your bitch ass on. Or they'll be like, get your bitch ass. So it's like, it ain't really everybody, like, surprisingly, I ain't gonna say everybody, but everybody from the hood, like, they really happy for me type shit, So it's like, it's some fake love, some, So, like, I can peep it. Like, if it's fake and they saying, like, some little shit, I just rub it off, I can't get mad. But when it be real love, a lot of people showing some real genuine love, and that shit be like, that shit make me want to go harder for real. And I'm gonna turn my hood up. So it's like, it ain't like, I be telling them like, just wait, just wait on me. I got this shit.
So do you, what's some good food spots? Put us on game on some good some good West Side shit. Yeah, like, do you eat Harold's?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Harold's, but that's out south. We got Uncle Remy's and JJ's in Chicago, out west.
Uncle Remy's, yeah.
Yeah, we do Uncle Remy's and JJ's. But in Wells, we got Wells too. But I'm a picky ass eater, so all that shit that motherfuckers to eat from Chicago, I don't even do that shit for real. Like, I'll be on some regular shit and go eat some McDonald's or some Wendy's or some shit. Or some chips and cheese. Like, we got chips and cheese, Italian beef and shit. But that shit, man, I get tired of food fast. We've been eating that shit our whole life. Like, it'd be some days where it'd be like, yeah, I want to eat this right now. But all the time, you could catch me eating a McDonald's or some Wendy's or some regular shit or some chips. Like, I literally eat some chips. Wake up, eat some chips. I'm good. I'm out. Bro,
y'all tried Uncle Remus before. It's all right.
You gotta try. I don't dig Uncle Remus neither. I eat some JJ's though.
JJ's. That's like what, catfish and chicken and shit. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try JJ's. So you was you mentioned Polo G earlier. Y'all got a feature and everything, right?
I don't know. Left, right. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So, what's some advice that he gave you that stuck with you?
I ain't gonna lie, we talked about so much shit the first time I met him. It's like I can't even hit it on one topic because he done told me so much shit. But the most shit he could tell me, like, he told me, like, just get what you can out the shit. Make this shit what you make it. Don't let this shit make you, basically. So it's like, yeah.
I don't know. Rod Wave actually showed you love too. How was that?
That was just today. That shit was just crazy. I was just on Instagram. YTB Fat actually sent it to me. You know, YTB Fat brought me out for a show. And shit, he just DM'd me. You know that shit. Like motherfuckers with a lot of followers, it be saying like priority and shit. You be seeing that shit on your gram?
Yeah.
Like when they do something, it say priority. So that shit popped right up on my phone. And I clicked and that shit was Rod Wave's story. It'd be like, da-da-da, sent the story. I didn't know whose story it was. But it was Rod Wave and I seen that shit. That shit was crazy. I'll be off the ride.
That shit crazy, man. In Sexy Red, was y'all kicking it last week?
Yeah, that was like, yeah.
Like how was that? Like what's she like?
That was decent. She cool as hell. She funny as hell. I fuck with her heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it's crazy seeing you go up. I mean, it's only up from here.
Yeah,
you know, I just want you to just stay away from Chicago, man. Like,
you heard me?
Huh?
I'm gonna eat her ass.
You say you gonna what?
I'm gonna eat her ass.
You gonna eat her ass?
Yeah.
Who, Sexy Red?
Yeah. Look,
Sexy Red crazy, man.
One day, look, I'm gonna drop a picture of like with my head on her ass on Twitter.
Yeah. Are you gonna wife her or you just gonna, you know, have some fun with it?
I don't know, bro. You trying bro. Nah, bro. I don't know.
I ain't trying to get you in trouble. I know you got a few situations. I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah. That's my bitch, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my imaginary bitch. Huh?
Did you graduate high school?
No.
Yeah.
I ain't dumb or nothing for like, bro.
I didn't say you was dumb, bro.
But look, I ain't graduate because look, bro, I made it all the way to the 11th grade. I made it, but like, it wasn't like on no amazing shit. Like, I'm doing good. Like, every time I went up, it was like barely. Like, I made it though, but it was like, my last 11th grade year, I was missing 2 credits, I was missing 2 credits for something, I don't know. But every time I went up, I was missing a credit, but it wasn't like no major shit that'll make my whatever the fuck they used to give you, what the fuck it's called? Huh? No, my schedule. You know your schedule say what grade you really in on that bitch. Like, my shit got stuck one time, like said the same thing twice, only one time in high school. My shit said 10th grade twice. And then shit, once I went to 11th grade, I got put in an alternative school. When I got put into an alternative school, in regular school, I ain't have enough credits. I think you needed like 32. In alternative school, you only needed like 24. So I had way more credits than I needed in alternative school because I came from a real school. So I went up a grade and then I did some dumb shit again and then got basically put in the same grade. And that was 11th grade. I really could have graduated early. Then they put that shit in Zoom. When they put it in Zoom, during COVID, I stopped going to school. They're like, you got to go to it on your phone. My mama made me go to, my mama used to come in the room and wake me up. Like, and I used to be up like to like 6, 7 in the morning to when it's time to get on the shit. And I just go to sleep. Like, come on, I ain't finna get on my phone to go to school. That's some weird shit.
Yeah.
So
did you play sports in school?
Huh?
Did you play sports in school?
I ain't make the team in 9th grade. So that was really my last straw too. Like when I ain't make the team.
Wait, basketball or football?
Basketball. When I ain't make the team, that was like, yeah, fuck school. Y'all tweaking.
Then you was trash like that?
Bro, I wasn't weak. It was just 2 motherfuckers raw. They was raw, bro. I did 9th grade in Atlanta. I went to school. I went to 9th grade in Atlanta. So they was raw as hell. Like, it's niggas my height dunking and shit. Like, they was raw as hell. I wasn't weak. It was just too many other motherfuckers raw.
Real shit.